What's going on, guys? Welcome back, everybody. Just a quick little video update here. It's my last day in Colombia. I'm going back home for Christmas for 2 weeks to hang out with the family, and I wanted to do a video on the place I've been staying at the past 2 months. It's called Edificio El Tesoro, and we're living on the 5th floor. I guess it's considered a penthouse. It's not super lavish luxury, but it's very nice. And I wanted to just kind of do a little quick walkthrough, kind of give my pros and cons about it, and just talk a little bit about my experience here. And I'll let you guys know if anyone is interested in staying here if they decide to come to Colombia. So without further ado, let's begin the review and tour of Edificio El Tesoro en El Poblado, Colombia. One thing to note when you arrive is that there's a very steep hill, but it's also very busy, and it leads right down to like a main part of El Poblado. There's a bunch of very nice restaurants, places to go out and get some drinks. This is a unique fixture thing that's right there. And now, whenever you go in, it's gated. There's a guard. And he can open it with the button, or he gives you keys. So estoy aquí con Álvaro, y Álvaro trabajar aquí. He works here, and he's been extremely helpful with everything. If you do end up staying here, any questions, feel free to reach out to him. He's been a huge help with everything. So he's really nice. ¿Cómo estás, Álvaro? Bien. Muy bien, muy bien. Estoy haciendo este video de el edificio y todo.
Muy bien.
Y yo dije que si la gente más adelante están aquí y necesitas algo, ellos pueden hablar contigo. Y sí. And today's my last day, so I told him that I was going to get a plate. I got him a dish for him, and he wanted carne de res, and that's what I got as well. I got that. We got some juice, rice, everything comes with it. And yeah, really, if you guys really need anything, really, Alvaro, he can help out. So yeah, y tienes algo que quieres decir para la gente de aquí de Colombia sobre este edificio? Or...
Pues este edificio es muy bueno, está en buen punto, y aquí Colombia es muy bueno para vivir.
He said it's a very good place, it's a very good point, it's the best country. Sí, bueno, está bien. Y gracias para todo aquí.
Sí,
En serio, gracias.
Me gusta estar a la orden.
Sí. Y bueno, voy a subir para la habitación. And let's go check out the penthouse upstairs. So, hasta pronto. Sí. Hey, ¿cómo estás? Bien, estoy haciendo un video.
Sí.
Ese es José.
Hola, Brian.
Hola.
¿Todo bien, Brian?
Todo bien.
Bien.
Eso es. Good. Haha, eso. So now, as we continue the tour, there's a little fridge over there. They have waters, they have pops, juices if you need for sale. Allá. Bueno, y Álvaro está diciendo que vamos para aquí. He's saying that he wants to go for over here. Hey, what's going on? Todo bien? Everything good? Yeah. Awesome. So he wants to come check out over here to show, and this is the fridge. If you guys need anything, waters, Pepsis, beers, everything for sale here. And this is el parque. No, nunca sabía que hay un parque aquí. Nunca sabía que hay sillas para sentar y wow, está bien eso. I never knew. I've been here for like a little bit over 2 months, and I never knew that there was a little place here. And nice. So if you do end up staying here, there's a nice little chair. You can kind of sit down, relax. This is where you take out your garbage. And now we continue the tour to the main part of the building, the penthouse that we've been staying at. Bueno, hasta pronto. Hasta pronto. Bueno, sí, voy a subir. Voy a subir. Bueno. So now we're gonna head upstairs, and one downside if you do end up staying here is that there's no elevator. And we live on the 5th floor, so it's a lot of walking. So I guess one benefit would be that, you know, get a little bit of exercise in. If you're carrying a lot of groceries or anything, it could be a little bit of a hassle. But one pro I'd say to it not being in here is that the building itself, I think it's kind of old, and you get kind of a nice homey feel. Like they haven't done many renovations, at least in our room. Seems to have all the original architecture from when it was designed. And the building seems like it's very, very strong foundation. Thick cement walls. And you can't really hear sounds from any neighbors, which I think is a big plus. So we arrived here to the top. It's on the 5th floor, the last thing, and we're in this penthouse here, and there's another one right here which they've been redoing it lately, so it's a little bit more modern. But ours seems to have all the original everything, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so we're inside. First we'll do a little bit of a tour of the downstairs level. It's a 3-bedroom, and then I'll show you guys the upstairs. So to begin, this is a nice little living room, nice little workspace. Brandon, who I've been living with, he's been working down here a lot, taking advantage of it. And then a cool thing is you have a nice little balcony with an outside space. There's a chair and a workstation here if you want to work, get a nice view. Check out the city, listen to the birds, and this is the view here from this side. Right there, the light. It's a little bit dark with the lights. There we go. So, really cool little spot here. And now, this is the bathroom. Down here, there's me. Normal bathroom. It's a nice little spot, nice little shower. Pretty cool. I never showered in here, but you know, it gets everything done. Little closet space here. And this is one of the bedrooms. This would be like the second master bedroom. This bedroom has its own bathroom right here. A little bit bigger bathroom space. Nice bed, TV if you need it. And the cool thing about this one is that it has its own little mini balcony. So there's also a view from this side. Not as big as the other one, but it's enough. Get some fresh air, little chair if you want to sit down. Go ahead and close it back up. So yeah, this room has its own bathroom connected. And then this is the room where Brandon's been staying. This one has a nice view from the window here. No balcony, but it does have the other balcony down here in the living room that you can use. And this one has a pretty nice walk-in closet if that interests you. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the downstairs portion. And now let's go check out the upstairs. So also with this place, really cool is that, see how they have these tiles? Those to me seem very original. Seems like they came when the house was originally designed. Also, this wood seems to be really, really dark mahogany or a dark chestnut color, and it just seems very, very well kept, very strong. Everything here seems very strong. Right here, it's like it's got to be some kind of huge cement pillar that they put to help support the foundation. This house just seems it feels very strong. So this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen, nice big open windows. Sometimes we keep these open. And we're on a main road in El Poblado. It does get kind of busy. It's common to sometimes hear sounds of noisy motorcycles or big trucks that might have loud engines. But it does kind of cool down during the night. And we're kind of high up to where, as when you're sleeping, you don't really hear it that much. It's not that bad. I've stayed in places where the noise it's very noisy. And this one is not that bad at all. So basic amenities here. Microwave, there's a toaster, blender, coffee maker, everything. Fridge. Washer and dryer, in-house. Hot water tank. And this is the back room for anything. There's another toilet there if you need it. Ironing board. So that's it for the kitchen. And now let's go up to the last part, and we'll show the last final part and then wrap it up for today. So again, heading up the last section of stairs here. And this would be the kind of like the second living room area. Really cool, nice and open, nice little sofa, little table if you need. And this one also has a really cool view with a large window. And this is a very beautiful view of just El Poblado and Medellin. And you can see some mountains in the background. Really enjoy this view from up here. The sun comes in, you can hear the birds chirping. Just getting some natural sounds here. So, and then finally, the grand finale, the master bedroom. The master bedroom. I have my things down here because I'm getting ready, I'm packing, so I'm traveling tomorrow. Bed, I believe this is a king size bed. Little drawer next side of the bed if you need it on both sides. Master bath. A nice shower. Sometimes you have to let the water run for a bit if it's if you want to get the hot water. It's my hat. It's a TV if you need it. And then my favorite part of the whole house, or the penthouse, my favorite part of the penthouse is this section here, which is like it's a covered balcony. There's a roof here. It's like a porch area that's just open. It has a little sofa here to sit down, another chair. I have my tripod set up because I was doing some videos here. I had my laptop on that thing. There's a grill if you want. I haven't used it yet, but if you're into that, little plant here. And these are the two plants that I've been taking care of. I've been watering them. I haven't been here for 3 days, so it's time for me to fill up some water and water them. Looks like this one has some spider webs there. Looks like there's some spider webs on it. This is a bonsai tree that I bought on the street for 50 mil. Always wanted a bonsai tree. It's pretty cool. And this is the view. This is the view here from the top. Beautiful. Of this whole penthouse room. This is my favorite view out of all the rooms. It's just really nice. It's peaceful. It's open. Breeze coming in, but I think we're just we're just ending the rainy season here, and during the rainy season, when it rains, it gets very windy, and the wind and stuff and the water just blows in. It blows into this space. So keep that in mind. Don't leave any valuables out here, any electronics. If there's going to be a rainstorm, or sometimes you just never know, it could just rain at any time. So I would not recommend leaving your laptop or camera out here exposed. And there's a little bit of spots here in the ceiling where sometimes when it rains heavy, it leaks a little bit. It drips down, some drippy spots. Nothing crazy, but you just keep that in mind if you have anything electronic out here set up. So I think that's it for today. Nice little walkthrough of the penthouse we've been staying at for the past 2 months. If you're interested in staying here, I'll leave the link below. And again, I went through the pros and cons, and I would definitely recommend checking this out. This would be more, I would recommend more of like a long-term stay. It has a very homey feel to it. It's very centrally located within El Poblado, close to a lot of places. Alvaro is a really nice guy downstairs. Everybody who works here are really nice, really helpful. Privacy, I would say, is good. I can't hear my neighbors whatsoever. You do hear sometimes some street noises from the cars, which you can probably hear right now, but it's not that bad. It kind of dwindles down during the night. It calms down, and I guess after a while you kind of start to get used to it. And you know, and it's just like a nice elevated kind of spot here. It's not the most luxury penthouse or the most luxury spot in town. You could definitely probably find more high-end ones if that's what you're looking for, but I think this one does the trick. It's really nice, and it's just a nice middle ground place to stay at, and it has a very homey feel. It really makes you feel like you're at home. That's one of the things I like about it. So definitely recommend, but I recommend more for like a long-term stay kind of thing. But very, very beautiful place. Really awesome, really great energy. And it's private. It's private. You're elevated up here, and that's really what it's all about too. Is just having your privacy when you're at these places. Because some of the places, they have paper-thin walls, and you know, it's just kind of like But for long-term stay, you want something where you feel good, you feel safe, you feel happy. And this one's cool. So, gonna wrap it up for today. That's it for today. If you haven't yet, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for lots more content coming your way in Colombia here, traveling, talking to people, food, places to go, different reviews on different topics. And let's see, I'll end today very, very briefly here with a fragrance of the day. We'll do a fragrance of the day. And for today, let's go ahead and go with let's go ahead and go with a very classic, a very basic, very musky, citrusy, super popular one called Dior Sauvage. You really can't go wrong with this one. You can't go wrong. It's a must-have for any fragrance collection. Wow, it's just a perfect blend. The opening notes, it's a hint of citrus, fruit, and then it gets into like a little bit of a light, spicy musk, and very refreshing. And I've asked opinions on all these fragrances to many people, many girls, and there's never like a one please all fragrance. You're never gonna have one that pleases everybody. Again, I always say it depends on your mood. But Dior Sauvage is definitely a must. It's super popular. Super popular. Some girls love it. Love it, love it, love it. Others are like, it's okay. Never really anyone who hated it, but a lot of girls really like that one, Dior Sauvage. It's a classic, and the juice has been around for a while. They've had some recent variations of it where they released an EDP version, which is a little bit higher concentration, and the EDT version, which was already out. I used both, and I prefer either or. I think the EDP is a little bit more creamier, it's a little bit kind of more heavier, but they're both fine. I think the one I just sprayed was the EDT, and I think I actually heard that the EDT actually lasts longer. It gives a stronger projection. But yeah, definitely recommend just checking it out. Dior Sauvage, that's the fragrance for the day here to end the review of the Penthouse here. So let's get one last shot, which is some of the sounds from around. And that's it for today, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, and bye-bye.